Festive season settling in, law enforcement officials have urged South Africans to be cautious on the roads. Yesterday, Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula said that work is being done to stop the carnage on the roads for the rest of the festive season. Mbalula released his department's 2020 festive season preliminary road statistics, announcing that at least 690 people have died on the roads in the past 20 days. However, the minister vowed that they will be policing during the season, like they were doing during level 5 of the lockdown. Let's talk now to Xolani Fihla from the JMPD spokesperson about how law enforcement is planning to deal with road safety this holiday. Xolani, good to speak to you again. I last spoke to you on Monday when you were telling us there were several arrests that have been made. How are people behaving since we last spoke?
Good afternoon to you and to the viewers. Yes, it has been a tough festive season, especially on our roads. But as the minister has given a preliminary report that there has been a decrease in Gauteng so far. So it shows that law enforcement is working. We do have a lot high police presence on our roads, with visibility, especially on the freeway networks, where officers are patrolling with blue lights, and they're constantly up and down the freeways. So that is a quicker way and an efficient way of reducing fatalities on our roads. But what we've also seen is that pedestrians have also been involved in these fatal accidents, especially in the city of Johannesburg. So what we've also done is that we're having campaigns regarding pedestrian safety, because what we see, especially in festive season, that campaigns are aimed at motorists, but we tend to forget pedestrians. So it also is important that pedestrians do adhere to the rules of the road.
Now, since the minister made his announcement that 690 people have died on our roads, which is slightly less than the previous year at the same period, we've had a couple of accidents just this morning where several people had died, albeit not in Gauteng per se. But what are some of the challenges that you're experiencing on the roads currently? What are people not adhering to?
It's really is difficult because festive season, people do get to a bit excited, so they do drive under the influence of alcohol, they do speed, and they are reckless and negligent while driving. And what we also find is that that is not also the causes of accidents. We do find that unroadworthy vehicles are driving on our roads, especially public transport, and that is a real concern for us.
Now, we are heading to Friday, where a lot of the people are going to be trying to rush into the province or coming out of Johannesburg. What are some of the things that you are likely to anticipate? Are you going to be increasing your road traffic blocks at all? And when is that likely to happen?
Yes, no, we have started to increase the presence, especially when it comes to roadblocks, roadside checks, and the stop and searches. So that's not only on the freeway networks, but also within the regions in the city of Johannesburg. We have a high police presence, and anyone who is found driving under the influence of alcohol, that's obviously they'll be arrested, and the law will have to deal with them. And then also we've been issuing out a whole lot of citations for unroadworthy vehicles and people who are driving without their driving licenses, and vehicles which don't have license disc also. So we do have a lot of officers on the road, and motorists must expect a lot of roadblocks, roadside checks, and stop and searches also.
Now, as JMPD, following the minister's announcement of those figures, during this period, how concerned are you about just those numbers escalating until probably the 31st of December, which is where we're likely to see more of those increases in numbers?
No, it is a really big concern, because the aim for the department is to reduce road fatalities. So with the plans that we have put in place, we hope that fatalities are reduced, and especially in Joburg, that we do find that when it does come to the festive season, fatalities are reduced because of the number of people who are traveling on the roads. People go to their various different various destinations, whether it's holidays or going back at home. So we do hope that fatalities are reduced, and we also hope especially pedestrian fatalities. And what we've also found that this past weekend, 3 fatal accidents happened after the curfew period. So we are also just pleading to motorists and members of public that the curfew is set that at 11 p.m. please don't be on the roads.
All right, Xolani, thank you so much for that update. That's Xolani Fihla, JMPD spokesperson, just giving us